It's not decor, it's me now.
Outfit. It's you now. Sorry.
It's me now. Yes. 6-3, baby.
6-3. This is Connor season 3.
No, 6-3. U of A's record, baby. Can't you read this?
No.
Yep, me neither. Because it's there. Can't see it.
Is there something written on the side of the hat?
Anivive. By wearing this hat, I am fighting Valley Fever.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good to know.
I feel like I don't have it. So
And
that's good.
Yeah. I'd say that is good.
Yeah.
Y'all are both in like fresh merch shirts. So I feel like I need a merch shirt.
Yeah, he is wearing his beach towel shirt today.
What up, Dale? Bass Pro Shop.
Dale. Oh. Lex, what is your thing? Why don't you start wearing a shirt with like zeros and ones and shit?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to buy one. It's easier to buy the black shirts that all come in a pack of 6 for $6.
That is very good. That's very cheap. 6 ones. $6. That's 1 1 1 1 1 1.
Yeah, there's no zeros, dude.
And you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more the one crowd. Big fan of ones. Not a big fan of zeros, if you know what I mean.
You're right. I am a big fan of one.
Oh yes.
Now the world is gone. I'm just one. I hate you, Dad.
We're sad guy. I'm sad. We're 60 now.
Dude, I love that.
Dude, that's got to be the worst, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would think it's probably the hardest genre of music to break out from, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like the hardcore metal. Like
I've always thought about that because
sad and mysterious and bummer and just like, I hate everything.
I've thought about that because like the less metal music that you listen to, the happier you will be. I have found this to be true. Like the less I listen to metal, I'm like, I'm not like angry today. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird. And it does suck to be like a 60-year-old and be like, I guess I gotta be angry today.
Yeah, dude, every day those guys have to wake up and are like, let's write another sad song while they're in their fucking infinity pool. Like,
yeah.
Well, that's what makes the whole like Marilyn Manson thing just kind of dumb after a while. It's like it might be cool when you're, like 20 and thin and, you're the devil or whatever. And then when you're like 50 and bloated after years of cocaine and cheeseburgers, you're just like, oh, that cool anymore, dude.
I mean, I say that about people that aren't even rich. Like, if you like have like a I'm sad persona and it's like in your bio, you're not actually sad, dude. Like, if you put work into your bio, you're not a sad person.
Yeah.
Somebody else writes them shits.
Like, if your bio is blank, you're depressed. Like, if you haven't done anything, if your profile picture is still the egg, you're sad.
Did X keep the eggs? I feel like X would have gotten rid of the eggs.
I don't know. But I've thought about this. Like, if you're talking about like a metal band or something, pretty much the only guy who has to stay sad is the guy who writes the lyrics, which really sucks because like 3 other dudes get to just play like really awesome like rockin' music. I'm good at this. And then one guy has to continuously every single year delve deep into the recesses of his past and visit the most horrific shit in order to make it entertaining to people.
Just find new childhood trauma.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit, I can't believe my dad did that to me. Holy shit, you mean my mom fell down the stairs and my dad just said rub some dirt in it?
Dude, it is
a song.
I remember seeing the other day a clip from when Creed played the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And
I watch it once a week.
That's how I wake up.
I do.
The guitarist is really selling it like he's playing like hard fucking music. And then Scott Stapp's just running around like, "Can you take me?"
He's literally
higher?"
he's like holding
That
chest
wasn't-
out.
By the way, even better, wasn't a Super Bowl. It was for the fucking Thanksgiving game.
It was the Thanksgiving game, dude.
Oh, I
That
just
entire
assumed.
production was for Thanksgiving.
I just assumed
Thanksgiving.
that would have been a Super Bowl, because why the fuck would they have Creed there?
Nah,
Right.
Thanksgiving in Dallas. He's wearing a custom Scott Stapp fucking jersey.
Yeah, dude. He also,
dude, I
think
didn't even
of,
notice that. Are you serious?
if like
It's his
spirits
jersey.
and shit, if like spirits and shit are real, like the spirits of Thanksgiving are just watching these fucking dancers soar through on these fucking tarps,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What the fuck is this shit? What is this shit?"
Dude,
I can think of.
fantastic.
When you shot me for my land, did you have this in mind?
Yeah, is this and oddly enough, there's got to be like one guy with like a white handlebar mustache, like wiping a tear from his eyes, like it is what I
The
had
only
in
thing
mind.
we had in mind. Can you take me high? They
And all
start
the Native
singing
American
along.
people, all the natives are just like, no.
Mm.
Mm-mm. This is exactly what we fought you guys. This is what we were scalping you guys for. To not have
This
this
is what
happen.
we were mad about.
Yeah.
They look over and they see Jesus. He's like, "What? It's
Jesus
a good
is
song."
All the spirits, Jesus is like, it is a good song. It is good. He's
Dude,
like air drumming and shit.
You're
It
up
would be-
here, ain't you? Can you take me high?
Like, guys, all music is enjoyable in heaven. Just rock out, okay?
just deal with
Come on.
it, dude.
Oh my dad, guys, just have a good time.
Oh my dad, I love that so much.
Oh my dad. Dude, I love Creed so much, dude. I saw a video of Scott Stapp, like if it was from the official Creed fan page or official Creed page, with Scott Stapp walking into a rehearsal room and just going, "Hello, my friends, we meet again." And then it's the rest of the band just like, "What are you doing?"
God,
But
shut the fuck
The rest of the
up.
band, which means they're getting back together.
Dude, did you not see I think they had this release poster of this like this tour release poster of Creed, I think Daughtry and 3 Doors Down or something like that.
Oh, dude, I'm so going. I'm so going to that. I'm so going to that. Daughtry, dude. I look like
Daughtry,
Daughtry right now, dude. I look like Daughtry right now. That is
Dude,
so
I've always thought that
disgusting.
they
Oh,
should
man.
do that. Like the worst bands ever. Like
Dude,
all the one hit wonders, except it's a festival and they're not allowed to play their one hit, dude.
Yeah, they have to
Not
only
allowed
play
to
the
do that.
B-sides. Like only
Yeah,
shit
only
no one knows. Oh, that would be great.
Oh, dude.
It'd be
Yes.
so great.
Oh,
Like,
my
I've always
God,
thought
dude.
that for sports too, like the 2 worst teams in the league, just have a separate bowl, dude. Literally call it the toilet bowl. Let's have some, like, it would sell out every year, dude. I would go to that shit every year. It'd be the best game.
Dude, this one, okay, so this is going to be Creed, 3 Doors Down, Daughtry, Switchfoot, Tonic, never heard of them,
No.
and Big Wreck, and also Finger 11.
God.
Dude, the douchiest fucking
Dude,
concert in existence.
That's
How
my
many dudes are still going to be wearing Ed Hardy at that fucking concert, dude?
that's
Every
my
single one
question.
of them, including you.
Yeah, including you. There's an Ed Hardy shirt in that closet behind you. I know there is.
I have to
At
do some
least-
digging,
There's
but
at
you are
least
right.
4 pairs of Ed Hardy jeans in there. Shut the
Not true.
fuck up.
I have one pair.
No, there's definitely a shirt with like a tiger face on it somewhere.
That's not true, dude.
You're like, no, it's a dragon
I
face.
do actually have. I have a shirt that has a tiger on it. It's called Firewater. It's an alcohol shirt, but that's the closest thing I have to some Ed Hardy.
How many articles of clothing do you have that have rhinestones on it?
None. I don't have any.
That's 2.
It's 2. That's 2 for
It's
sure.
2? How did you know my 0 is 2? God damn.
No, he's just applying beer math to all your statements.
Yeah.
I didn't have any. That's 2.
God, I can't wait to see Daughtry and just scream at him like, American Idol got it wrong. They got it wrong. You suck. You should have won.
You're like, instead of writing the song about going home, why don't you just go home?
Yeah. I always get Daughtry and that guy from Stained mixed up. Aaron Lewis or whatever.
Well, it's been a while since either of them have been relevant, so.
That's true. It has been a while.
Is he related to a Huey Lewis?
He might be. I don't know. That's the news.
Yeah. We just hit a cycle of puns. That,
This is good.
You know what? Gah!
There it is.
I love the
Everyone
puns,
got
dude.
one in. It was great.
Huey Lewis and the snooze.
That was a triangle offense right there. We ran a triangle offense right there. We should all be proud, dude.
Yeah, everybody's passing and communicating and pivoting. It's good.
Dude, we do that once an episode and we never acknowledge it.
No need. Let the offense work.
Let everybody, hit their own.
We want the commentators talking about our defense, not our offensive skill.
True. This is true.
3.
Thank you.
Boom.
What else is going on, dude? We got this roast that by the time this comes out, it already happened, in which case we had a lot of fun. We did have a lot of fun.
Roast of who? Roast of what?
Well, it was the roast of Angelissa, aka Moby Dick. And
the great white whale.
The great white whale. God damn, we took a few harpoons to tame that beast, if you know what I'm saying. Just lots and lots of just oar cracking and setting sail through the ocean just to
She's quicker than she looks.
Get my leg back from her, you know. She is quicker than she looks, dude. But you know, giveaway when you see that blowhole go through the ocean. Dar she blows. You know, we got her, dude. We're gonna catch up to her. We're gonna fucking we sank that baby,
rough.
dude. We got a whole lot of whale oil from her.
Wait, so it's you. Tell me more about this.
It's myself, Clint, Anthony Jenkins, this kid Brandon,
Anthony
kid, Vizzy Thick, who is Mexican U, and anybody else? There's a couple people doing like guest, like actual comedy sets, which that's going to be a disaster.
That's awful.
And then there's going to be a drag show before all of it.
Okay.
Which is going to be funnier than the roast itself.
Right.
And then we're just going to roast Angelissa.
Are we sure that Anthony doesn't think that this is a dating show?
No. I don't think we've told him.
I hope not, because that's 2 of my roast jokes.
It was just the lowest hanging fruit I could think of.
I know. That's all my jokes are low hanging fruit. All of them are just fat white girl jokes. All of them. I used all fat white girl jokes for Vizzy. I used all fat white girl jokes for Brandon, for Anthony.
One of my jokes is the same for Vizzy and Angela.
Yeah, we're geniuses. We wrote that yesterday or the other day, and we used it on her because when this is coming out. Oh
yes, sorry,
it on her, and it was successful, and it fucking killed. It killed.
Tune in next week for hearing about how it didn't kill.
Tune in next week for fuck that because it's last week's news.
Oh right, sorry.
Yeah. Come on.
Sorry, I'm not with the timeline.
That's all right. Who gives a shit about the timeline?
Should be good.
I got wind that my dad is finally going to come to a comedy show of mine. Been doing comedy 5.5 years. My dad
a show, or is he coming to a mic?
I mean, Corbett Brewery, so basically a mic. But, you know, be a show, which is cool. It'd be nice if he came to the one that's tomorrow, but, you know, he's got dad things to do, like do advising for other people and make them money. Doesn't want to see his son kill. He's 62. He shouldn't have a job anymore.
Also,
it's his fault for getting divorced twice.
Yeah, I have a lot.
He's gonna work till he's fucking 80 because of those broads.
I have a lot of questions about what your dad does, but those will have to be after the podcast.
Don't worry about it. It's money related.
That's why I'm curious.
Number stuff, nerd.
It's number stuff. Come on, dude. Can't ask a man about his numbers.
Go on,
you gotta allocate some funds to the University of Football or University of
funds to the University of Football.
University of Football. Woo!
All right, roll Tide. Don't worry about it, man. You don't ask a man about his numbers. It's rude.
Roll Tide, go Tigers, OHIO. Just doing all the bear down.
Doing all the big ones.
Roll Dixie.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm kind of nervous because I haven't been working on material in like a month. So I pretty much got to build back up my set list for Friday. And hopefully my dad doesn't see me do what I've been doing at Mike's this past 3 months, which is scream at everybody.
I hope right. He does.
Dude, wouldn't that be wild? See, this is what you created, Todd.
It would be hilarious if your father, the first time he ever sees you, you do this. You're just shouting at people, and he's like, "Yeah, this is exactly what I thought he'd been doing for the past 5 years."
What if he was just like, "I'm proud. I've never seen anything like that, but I'm so proud of you."
He's like, "Son, you're the one, Chappelle."
That was incredible. That was amazing. That's the best thing I've ever seen. I'd be like, "Really? Really?" And then I stopped doing comedy because I finally got the thing I wanted.
You finally got approval from your father,
so
you don't have to seek the approval of strangers.
Yep. No, I'm always going to have to seek the approval of strangers. That's the plight. That's the plight. Hey, man, I don't like Creed for no reason, okay?
Yeah, you don't sit in the dark and say, "I'll take you higher, Scott."
Yeah. No, I don't say that. Scott says that to me, and he says Connor.
God.
Yes. Can I take you, Connor?
Please fuck me in my ass, Scott.
What? Can you please repeat Scott Stapp's words?
No, you were doing the guitar riff. But you were singing the guitar riff as, "Please fuck me in my ass, Scott."
Please fuck me in my ass, Scott.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you go.
I need penis. Can you take me, Connor?
I'm 6 feet from the peen, and I'm thinking.
Maybe 6 pins is too much pins.
I'm 6 feet from the penis. Was fucking.
And I'm thinking. Maybe 6 feet is a bit too close. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the peen and I'm stroking.
You're like, wow, 6 foot. That's nuts.
6 feet from the penis and I'm stroking. This guy has got some orangutan arms. This guy's got some Marfan syndrome shit. If he can reach that far,
really reaching out there
and jerk some peen from 6 feet away, he's either got long ass arms or he's got those granny grabbers.
He's Victor Wambayamba.
He's
Victor Wambayamba can fucking jerk a person off from 6 feet.
Dude, wait, is that the guy who dressed up as Slender Man?
Yeah, dude, it's Slender Man. It's literally Slender Man.
Imagine getting jerked by Manute Bol.
5.
Or that. Or
Did you hear
that.
that?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah, that was quite the chair squeak.
I think there's a frog in here.
It's a bullfrog somewhere.
Do you think that Manute Bol, like if he was
hell?
like jerking off other dicks, like he'd just be burning a ton of calories?
You ever see
It's a
Manute
lot of
Bol
movement.
swimming?
No.
Yeah, it probably looks terrifying.
Disgusting.
What?
Does it look like a praying mantis swimming up
It
from the
looks-
bottom?
Like something that shouldn't be happening, dude. It looks, it's like, it looks off. It looks like an AI image.
Oh, like one of those, when you put like a cricket's butt in water and like one of those parasites comes out and it's like, is it like that? That's Manute Bol.
Okay. It looks like Venom before he goes into anybody. That's what it looks like.
I don't even know what this is, but yeah.
It looks
You know
like
who
the
Manute
BP
Bol is?
oil
No.
spill.
Manute Bol was like the tallest basketball
Don't
player
say
ever.
no to that. That was a good joke.
Sorry,
Manute
I
Bol
didn't hear you.
swimming looks like the BP oil spill. That's a brilliant joke.
Wait, so when he swims, does he just flatten out? He's just
Well, because the water like dissipates. It just looks. It's
Right.
You gotta see it.
no. Manute Bol was the tallest basketball player ever, and he was from Africa, but he was just Ethiopia thin, dude. So thin and like 8 feet tall, or he was 7'7". He
Jesus,
was 7'7"
7'7"?
and just so skinny, dude. Just and just it was so weird to see
Did
him
he
running around.
standing dunk?
Yeah, he just did like little jumps up and could do
Little
it.
get on your tippy toes to dunk the ball.
All right, I do have to see Manute Bol swimming.
Yeah, dude. They also didn't know how old he was, so they just said he was 18, so that way he could go into the draft. And then his friends, like on the team, would ask him, like, "How old are you?" He's like, "I'm not really sure, but all these scars are for like a year. That's how we did it in my tribe. I haven't done it in like a couple years because I've been here, but like these are," and there were like 40 plus scars on him. So like,
I thought for some reason you were going to say there were only 8 scars. Like,
no, he was like
what?
playing till
He
like,
was
56,
8 years old.
dude. And like doing good. He had some solid seasons.
Manute Bol played hockey? Oh my god. That's scary as shit.
I feel like you don't want that much space between the pads.
That's just oh my god.
Millions find a low-cost health plan at healthcare.gov.
Oh, Jesus. Do we have to hear the healthcare.gov?
You don't, and I changed it. I think there's just a picture. There's just a picture, but that's him in a swimming pool.
You're right that does kind of look like an AI image of like a stick figure in a pool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, dude. Can you imagine fucking being 7'7" and playing playing hockey?
Dude, I can't imagine being 6 foot nothing
Why
playing
wouldn't you
hockey.
just be a goalie?
Wait, why wouldn't you be a goalie? Because you can't block anything. There's only
Just
holes.
get on your
behind
knees the entire fucking. What are you talking about?
It's ridiculous, but he's so like skinny, like he
Yeah,
can't.
that's what I mean. Is that he's like
It's like a tree,
wire.
dude. It's mostly space. A
would
tree
be
is
like-
mostly
Still
space.
big. If he goes like this, dude.
If he scrunches
Clint.
his shoulders, is that what you're saying?
Clint, I'm just gonna say this: when you go like that, you're not that wide. You know
Yeah,
that.
you're not.
So
You're not wide.
even if we stretch
That's
you
all
out,
I'm saying, dude.
5, dog.
He should have played soccer and been a soccer goalie.
that I could. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah,
You could stand in the center and get all 4 corners.
Yeah.
that sounds like a bad idea. Sounds like that wouldn't work.
A penalty kick would be rough against him. What side do you go? I'm going right down the pipe.
And just assume he's gonna jump.
I'm gonna assume I can get it through the legs. He's gonna be like, "Damn it," and can't get back up fast enough.
I always think. Well, I guess because I right foot dominant. Again, it's probably what everybody would assume, but I'm going. I guess my right side top corner, their left side top corner.
Of course, you're going top corner.
You gotta go top corner.
You would say top corner.
Yeah.
You glory
Gotta go
hound.
top
You're
corner.
a glory hound, dude. That's what you are. How many times have you thought that? Lex has that dream all the time where it's like,
They
here
score
we
and
are, World Cup finals.
But he
Lex
swats a goal
now
down
up
last
in
second.
the penalty kicks for USA to win it all. And here he goes. He kicks top right corner off the post.
I mean, for Lex though,
He
it's
wakes up.
definitely in his blood. He's playing that fucking Northman game in his dreams, dude. He's playing that Northman game with the ball and sticks and just. Ah!
I was like, I granted, I think I stopped when I was 15, but I've hit that not during a penalty, just like somebody crossed it in, and then I just like I took like one step and like one touch and nailed it top right corner, and I was just like, ooh, there's nothing better than that fucking.
I mean, I don't want to be the guy to burst your bubble, but like I've hit that too.
I know, so you know how good it feels.
I've also got a shot with my ass.
Wait, what?
I made a shot with my ass.
Also,
Corner
probably
kick.
got a.
I didn't mean to, but the guy, like, we all went up to head it, right? And a guy like got in front of me and he headed it, and then it went off another guy, and then it just like bounced off my ass and went in, and I was like, "Go!" I just scored a goal with my ass.
Yeah, but then see that's.
I'm 6 feet from my ass.
And that's how I felt after the ass goal. I felt cooler about the ass goal than I did about piping it fucking top right.
Oh no! I mean, you can't. I mean, you gotta
Ass
take
goal
your.
would be good. Yeah.
You gotta take pride in your mistakes.
It's
And
like
turn out well.
piping it top right, like you're supposed to do that. You're not supposed to score with your ass.
No,
Well,
but you
sure.
can. You can.
But you can. Like in lacrosse, you're not supposed to score by kicking it in, but I did that once too, and that felt way cooler than fucking
Yeah.
than scoring any other goal I ever scored.
Okay, actually, I can definitely say there was one time I was playing. I guess we're technically switching up sports here, but there was one time I was playing a knockout from half court, and the first guy just threw the ball and chased it down and tried to put it back in the hoop. And standing at half court, I just took the ball too, because it interrupted my goddamn story.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because it was good. It was worth 3.
I just took the ball and drained it from half court,
Nice.
just standing. And that is by far the best I've felt about any sort of basketball endeavor that I've had.
I had like kind of a sideways moment in soccer. It was not like the movie Sideways. I just mean like it was like a weird kind of
small, wine drunk, fat Paul Giamatti.
Yes, I was. I was a small 8-year-old fat Paul Giamatti playing soccer for the Blue Angels. And AYSO, baby.
AYSO.
But it was like kind of almost like a bittersweet, like that felt really good, but also it was kind of fucking weird. I remember just somebody kicked it from the goal, and I was like center field, and the goalie on our side was close to us, like they weren't by the goal, and I saw it, and I was like, I jumped up and like hit the ball, and ball just went straight, just mushed me right in my fucking face and bounced off, and then like went back that way. And so I stopped a goal basically. And then my dad was like, "Yeah, way to use your face, buddy." And I was like, "Yes." And I was like,
Use
yes.
my face.
But also I used
face.
my entire face to stop the ball. It was like, yeah. So I was like, did I save the goal? Yes, I did. Did I use my face? Also, yes.
I mean, I feel like that's an absolute win. You save the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, but most people like use the top of their head.
Yeah. Most people.
Oh, I forgot to mention, like, it was the first time I'd ever used my head in soccer, and I just didn't know that you're supposed to.
You gotta go. You gotta.
Yeah, you gotta like whip it a little, or like use
Yeah.
the top of your head. But I just like, this will do it.
And let me guess,
just
it
got
did
in there.
not. It did not do it.
It didn't do it. No.
Bummer, dog.
Hey, I mean, we won that game. What are you gonna do, Doug? What are you gonna do, Doug? I remember I only scored like one goal the entire time I played soccer. Yeah, I was on the Blue Angels, the Green Iguanas, and then the Thunder Scorpions.
Yeah, I never scored in anything meaningful. I only scored in fucking friendlies, which was annoying. I would like show up in friendlies and then fucking they'd be like, all right, Clint, you're gonna start first game of the tournament. And I'd be like, sick, tight, yes. It'd be me and all these Mexican kids. They'd be
What
like,
does that
hell yeah,
mean? What is
Clint,
friendlies?
fucking
What is
finally made
friendlies?
it, dude, first squad. And then I was off in like the first 15 minutes. I'd be like,
What is friendlies?
Like, I guess, or as I understand it, like your normal season games, you have like one every couple weeks or every week or so. You have a Saturday game, but that's interrupted by you have tournaments that you play on all the other weekends that you don't have just sort of other games.
We had a friendly against the freshman Saguaro team, the women's team.
Yeah,
we fucking beat them 7-2. We were in fucking 6th grade.
The women's Saguaro team.
Yeah.
No, I mean Saguaro.
Their freshman squad.
Saguaro.
It was a good time then.
And they're
yeah.
That was my best game. I had 2 goals that game. That was my best game of soccer ever.
I remember that we because we when I played for the TSA, like the Tucson Soccer Academy, we played the like the girls that were our age in a scrimmage, and eventually we just started mixing teams because it was getting a little rough.
Yeah, I was on Fort Lowell. Soccer academy or club or whatever the fuck they called it. I don't know. Yeah. I was there for like 5 years. I did that. That was pretty fun though. Good time.
Yeah,
traveling and stuff. That was fun. They take it pretty serious though.
Yeah, no,
you're like, dog, chill.
it definitely feels cool when you're like, oh, I gotta you're in Yuma for a soccer tournament when you're in like 13 or something.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, this is pretty
travel
cool.
squad. Like you think you're pimping.
but then also you're like, oh, okay, well, also, why did we have to drive to Yuma to play soccer against kids who also drove from Tucson? Like, they're all right here. We could just play them.
Yeah.
Getting you ready for the experience of traveling while playing sports.
Oh, which we did so much.
Yes. Honestly, dude, kid sports sucks. Stupid. Hate it all. Dumb. As shit.
Really depends. I had a good time in pretty much all the sports I did, except for the last 2 years of baseball when kids started throwing curveballs and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? What did they do to me?
Fucking dumb, dude. Nah, dude, baseball's gay now, dude. They're like good.
It's dumb.
Dude, baseball's dumb, dude. They can't even throw the ball straight. It's so gay, dude.
I remember hating baseball first. Like that being the first one that I was like, I'm way out on this. Because I stuck with like basketball and soccer for a while.
Yeah.
And then, of course, what is it? I'm a nugget of a human being.
No, dude, you're a muscle hamster, dude.
All of the kids started getting taller than me in like 5th grade. And I was like, oh, okay, basketball's out.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, I the sport that I hated the most was the one that I played the longest, which was baseball. I played baseball for like 10 years. And for some reason, I just like kept agreeing to play baseball. I wasn't into it. I like never made any friends on the team. And kids thought I was weird. I was just doing weird shit. And I was just out
I was
in
like licking other kids.
dude,
Like,
I was the kid that was in right field. I was the right field kid. The kid that never got any play, never got any action, just because I'm like
dude,
I'm literally like fucking Clark in the bench warmers. Just I got my
last-
helmet out there.
dude,
Just
I
like,
was the right field kid too, but what sucked is I ended up becoming the best right fielder in the fucking league. So then I made the All-Star team.
dude.
I was like, sick, baseball's over. I don't have to do this anymore. And then I'm fucking on the All-Star team.
We
like,
misnamed this podcast. It should have been right field kids, because
right field,
I swear to God, I was also a right field kid. By the time I got to 5th grade, the coaches were just like, just stand out in right field and try not to do anything. We're gonna take you in after 2 innings, and you're just gonna sit here and just shut up. And
dude, I also got those talks. Got those talks where they were just all of a sudden it would just get real. Like they'd talk to you like you're stupid. I'm like, I know that you're talking to me like I'm stupid right now, but I don't know what the play is. I don't know what the angle is. I'm gonna go out here and look at some bugs. All right, but I'm gonna figure this out.
That was the same thing, dude. I would get those same talks, and then like twice a game there would be a play in right field.
Yeah, and you'd be like, oh shit.
And I would end up making those plays because like my dad would be standing in right field, be like, "Hey, come on, let's go, pay attention. Here we go. Come on,
eyes up, eyes up,
yeah,
kid."
baseball chatter in me. So like I would have to pay attention, and then I'd make those plays, and then like the coaches afterwards would look at you like, "He's not half bad. Look at him. He's
doing pretty good."
And then finally, like the last game of the season, I was like, "Yes, fucking baseball's over. Don't have to do this anymore." And then they were like, "And then after the game, we're gonna tell you who on our team made the All-Star team." And I was like, "Son of a bitch, no!" They fucking put me in right field, dude.
Dude, I remember they had this. I hated the voting for All-Stars because like you had to vote for kids on your team to like go to All-Stars for us. Did they have that for you, Clint?
No, ours was voted on by the coaches.
Oh, ours was voted on by the kids.
Yeah, ours was coaches.
And I remember this kid, his name was CJ. He was like fucking albino as shit. And I don't remember what his name was. And this kid definitely still exists. He's still alive. I don't know where he's at. Probably wearing glasses, cross-eyed somewhere. I don't know. But he got voted on the All-Star team. And I remember like the big thing about him was that he couldn't fucking throw the ball far. Like he had like one of those wimpy little throws. Like he was accurate, but like he just could not fucking throw the ball far. And everybody, what's that?
So put him at first.
But he wasn't like a coordinated kid. Okay, he just sucked.
I should have just why everybody voted for him.
No, but no, he was like actually a really cool kid. And
wait, if anything, put him at second. He's only got to throw to first most of the time.
True. But here's the thing. Like he wasn't like that athletic. He wasn't whatever, but he was like a good sport and like everybody liked him.
Just a nice guy.
He was just like a nice guy. And I hated that he was a nice guy and he sucked at baseball because I wanted to win. And it was weird like, because I was always like the kid that wanted to win, but always sucked at every fucking sport he played. I wanted to win so bad, but like I was never that good athletically, you know. And I was like, I'm the unathletic kid that should be on the All-Star team, not him. Vote me. I'm unathletic. Put me on the All-Star team. But no, everybody liked him, and they put him on the All-Star team. I don't like you.
Also, I don't trust that shit
I don't
either.
like you because everyone likes you. I was that kid. Like I was always the opposite kid. I was like, I don't like you because everyone likes you.
Oh well, that's worthy. That makes sense.
Yeah. Wolf in fucking sheep's clothing, dude.
Who,
Well, if
me?
everyone likes someone, there's something wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta be Israel on things. You gotta be the 10th man.
No.
Yeah, you gotta be. No, I won't be
I don't like
Israel. I don't like Israel. Either way, you're an anti-Semite or you're anti-Hamas or anti-Muslim.
Isn't it weird that that's what the left has made it? Now, two
What?
of their tokens are fighting. What do they do?
Anti-Muslim, anti-Jew.
They don't know what to do.
Dude, as Kurt
They know
Metzger,
what to do. The left is anti-Semitic. The left is
They know
Hitler.
what they want.
The left is Hitler. Okay,
dude,
let's be honest.
I love these moments. Kurt Metzger coined it best. That he calls them intersectional car crashes. When it's like, who do we support? He's like, who is the victim of this particular situation? Like, who are you supposed to support? Like, if someone's gay, but someone's like a person of color or whatever. Like, oh well, who do you support in that conflict? This feels exactly like that. Where you're like, well, so and so's experiencing anti-Semitism, and you're like, well, so and so's experiencing being bombed out of their own homes in existence. And you're like,
And this
oh well, who do we
guy's
feel
gay,
bad for?
So,
What?
and this guy's gay. So what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
It's me, dude.
They're like, and then that's where they just die. They die.
I would ask him to hold me now because I'm 6 feet from the pain.
Hold me now.
I'm 6 feet from the pain and I'm just damned. Maybe my name is Manute Bowl. Thank you.
Kudos on the fly.
Sometimes I have a good callback.
So wait,
4.
Clinton.
Yeah.
What is your NASCAR story?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh my
shit.
God. He told me yesterday. Go.
This is fucking crazy, dude. This it just made me it makes you just stop and think about shit, dude. Like how how just dumb everything is, and just don't get worked up on anything, dude. All right. Let me tell you how the day started. So we get to Phoenix probably 8:30. We get to Phoenix. Actually, probably earlier. It's probably about 7:30. Right? Okay. Because we like to get there to NASCAR early. The race starts at 1, but we like to get there early because there's so much shit to do. It's basically like going to the fair. And then after the fair is a race. So so we get there and we go and we try to scan our tickets, right? And it won't scan.
Yeah.
And we're like, why won't the tickets scan, And so we try to scan them again. They won't scan. And they're like, this has been happening with the paper tickets. You just got to go get them for the tickets that we print out. And we were like, all right. So we go to the ticket office and we got our tickets from a friend whose friend has a friend that works at Caterpillar.
Friend of a friend of a friend.
So there's 4 friends separation, 4 degrees of friend separation.
Yeah. So here's how we got these tickets. Caterpillar printed out all of the tickets that they bought, right? And then they gave them to the people that are getting them, right?
Right.
They gave the friend of my dad's 6 tickets.
Okay.
No, 8 tickets. Right?
Right.
And then my dad's friend gets those tickets.
Okay.
So now that's through 2 people now. Now he's got them. And he gives me and my dad 2 of those.
Okay.
And he gives his other friends who are going to sit next to us, who are meeting that day, who were really great people. We give them. We were supposed to just leave the rest there they get them. Like, right? He gave them,
Yes.
or no, he gave them the other tickets, right?
Who are
So the
good
8
people?
is
They
separated,
are
6 and 2.
good people. They're good people.
Now,
We've clarified they are good people.
They're good people.
so we get there. We don't get our ticket scanned. We go to the ticket office, and they're like, okay, how did you get these tickets? Is their first question to us. And we were like, this is not good. Like, instantly, I was like, this is not a good start.
Something is wrong.
I instantly look at the clock. I'm like, all right, it's now 8 o'clock. Because it took us 30 minutes to walk up because we were in general parking. So I was like, all right, this is okay. Not a good start. And so they go, how'd you get these tickets? And we go, my dad explains that whole story that I just explained to the ticket office guy. And he goes, okay, do you know Nancy? And my dad goes, no. He goes, let me see your ID to my dad. My dad gives him his ID, and they're like looking at it. And he's like, all right, so tell me again how you got these. And my dad goes, here's how I got them. And then during all this, while he was looking at everything and stuff, my dad was texting his friend, right?
Right.
He was like, hey, there's stuff going on with the tickets. So while he finally like has his ID and he's like looking at my dad, be like, so how did you get these again? My dad gets a call from his friend. We'll call him, Bob. Gets a call from Bob.
Bob
right?
knows how they got the tickets and like how to explain it.
Yeah, and Bob knows one of the guys that knows the guy that knows Nancy. So Bob is on the phone with my dad. My dad puts the phone in the ticket slot. He goes, here, talk to Bob.
He slides the phone in there.
Talk to
Guy
Bob.
starts talking to Bob. Guy starts talking to Bob now. It's 8:30 now. It's 8:30 now. And I'm just like, I'm standing there sweating, dude. I'm pissed. Because I want to go to the festivities. It's the whole reason I wake up at 4 a.m. for this thing. And so he's on the phone with Bob, and he gives the phone back to my dad. And Bob goes, hey, I got to call Mike, who's his friend that knows the guy that knows Nancy. So he calls Mike, and now we're just standing there waiting. And my dad, true G, does not let anybody get in front of us in line.
Good.
Dude, you guys are still standing there in the same spot in line. Same spot in line. Oh my god, dude.
Standing at the ticket window, staring at the ticket guy. Like, are you serious right now?
Dude, I would have been behind you losing my shit. I would have been losing it. So is no other ticket office going to open?
And so we're waiting. It's 9 o'clock now. My dad gets a call from, Bob? And then my dad gets a call from Mike now.
Okay.
He's like, hey, who's this? Hey, this is Mike. I'm the friend of Bob's who got you. And my dad goes, oh, hey, here's the situation. My dad has to explain the whole situation. Explains it to him. Gives my dad again phone in the ticket slot. Gives the guy the phone. He goes, talk to Bob. See if we can get
phone in the ticket slot is
we don't have to get the next guy involved. Right? Guy's talking to Bob, gets the phone back to my dad. My dad goes, oh, all right. And my dad looks at me and goes, Bob's gonna call Jeff. And Jeff's gonna call Nancy. Right? Damn. So I'm like, holy shit. I look at my phone. It's 10 o'clock now. It's fucking 10 o'clock now. We're still standing in the same kiosk. Kiosk number 12. I can see it in my dreams. That's gate 3, kiosk 12, dude. Still looking at it. And Dad's still standing there. And so then we get a call from what did I say his name was? Jeff. Jeff finally calls. It's 10. And he goes, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have Nancy. I'm sitting with her. I'm gonna have Nancy email you all the tickets. You're getting all 8. You're getting all 8 tickets for this party. All right. And then I'm gonna send them to you. You're gonna take all 8 and you're gonna give them out to the people that come to the racetrack. Right? Right. You're like, all right, at this point, whatever. I print out all the tickets. The ticket lady goes, Oh yeah, we got another ticket person, by the way. The guy that my dad was staring at left. He was just like, I can't do this. He walked out. Got a lady in there. She got it within 5 minutes of her sitting down. We had 8 tickets printed out. Had them all. It was perfect. She couldn't have been more help, right?
Nice.
We get in line. We finally get like through security and all that. My dad just grabs 2 tickets. Is like, fuck it. Here you go. Here's 2 tickets. Bang, bang. Right? We get in. We have a great time. Right? And then we're waiting. I'm like, who are the people that you got to meet? He's like, I got to meet. We'll call him Dale. We'll call him Dale.
Yeah.
I got to meet Dale. He's bringing him, his son-in-law, and his grandkids are coming, right? And we're like, all right, that's the rest of it. He was like, yeah, that's the rest of the tickets, the rest of the 6. And we get a text from him. Dale texts my dad. He goes, hey, we're here. We're at the gate. And so we run up to the gate. Takes about 15 minutes for him to like get through security and stuff. He gets through. We hand him to take the tickets. Shit, you not? There's only 4 fucking tickets. Yeah! There's only 4 fucking tickets.
Wait, so your dad lost 2 of them?
My dad did not lose 2 of them. They only gave us 6.
Oh shit.
They only gave us 6. And then so we accidentally, we didn't scan our seats, which were 7 and 8. We scanned 1 and 2 because my dad was just like, fucking go, let's go. Like, this is so annoying. Right? So
Did you have to go back to
luckily
kiosk
my dad
12?
kept the paper tickets that didn't work. He hands them to a security guard that was helping us. This old lady, she was 72 years old. She was helping us through this whole thing because we went through security like 5 times. And she was like,
Jesus.
how many? No, you guys aren't doing this again. This is like the 100th time these ticket people have fucked me. And she like walked us back and forth, and we got to go like through security the back way and stuff, like through this whole thing. And then so she was like, you know what? I've had enough. You are good people. And she walked over there with the paper tickets, fucking slammed them down, came back with 2 real tickets, scanned all fucking 6, let these people in. We all fucking made it back in with like 3 hours to spare before the race, like all of us. So like they got some time, they got to hang out, like go to the haulers, get their merch and shit, and fucking have a good time. Everybody sat down. We watched the race. It was great. It was a hot day. It was fun though. The beers were cheap. It was fantastic. And then we're all walking out. We're having a great time. Me and Sam and my dad were like weaving through people, and we're like
Give more context. Give more context as to who the guy was with the grandkids and and who was sitting next to you.
The guy he was a huge dude. He looked like he grocery shops at Buc-ee's. Is the best way to describe this guy.
Yeah, homie's Chex Mix is beaver nuggets.
Yeah, and he was a hoss, dude. But he was really nice guy. He was fucking sick as fuck, dude. And so we get out of there, and we're weaving through the traffic. It's hundreds of thousands of people, like it seems like, you know, like trying to get out of there. Like it's fucking crazy.
Fuck ton of people.
And then out of nowhere, there's just like this traffic jam. This stop, like, and everybody just stops. And it's like one step at a time. It took us like 5 minutes to get to like freedom. And in the middle of all of it, we just see like this giant crowd of people. And we're like, oh man, a guy went down. Like nothing we could do, you know, like everybody honestly needs to move out of it so a paramedic can get in there. Like let's just keep moving.
Yeah.
Like, and we were all like, come on, move, like trying to get people to move, like just move. And so we get to our car and stuff. We get home, and my dad gets a call. It was the guy who we gave the tickets to and sat with the entire race. Passed away while walking out of the race.
Jesus.
And so now I'm like, if you ever are going through some shit, like some inconvenient shit, like me and my dad went through before that race. 1, it could be worse. 2, you never know when some shit would happen. Like, just smile and smell the roses. And 3, it could be for a good reason. Because, like, the silver lining in that is, like, that guy didn't have to go through any of that.
Yeah.
Me and my dad figured all that out. We still had, like, 6 hours inside of the racetrack, like, doing stuff, you know, having a good time. Like, we did all that hard shit, like, that we had to go through to get in there. They didn't have to go through any of that. They were a whole family coming to the race. Like, if they would have had to do that, that would have been a nightmare for them, probably.
Yeah.
Like, we did all that. Because we went through that, we had rapport with the security guard who knew us. So when we walked up and we were like, "Hey, Sue," she was like, "Oh, you guys again? What's going on? You giving the ticket to the guy?" And she was like, "Yeah, we're giving the ticket." We were like, "Yeah, giving the tickets to the guy." Like, when she saw that there was another problem, she went into the ticket booth and grabbed the 2 tickets. It was like, "Shut the fuck up. The race is about to say, who cares?" And then fucking gave them to the people. Like, if we wouldn't have done any of all that, dude, like, that guy would have had a terrible last day. But instead, he got to spend the whole
Do you
day
think that
with his
dude
family,
would have been happy
watch
that
the
that was his
race.
last moment?
I think we saved his last day. I think we did.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Because the guys, like, with that, like, knowing that we're talking to my dad about it after it happened, we're like, yeah, we've been telling him for years, like, he's got to, like, slow down. He needs to take better care of himself. Like, all the, like, they knew this was bound to happen at any moment. It just happened that day.
Was
But
it like
fucking
weight
crazy,
related
dude.
stuff, or was Dale living on the edge?
He was just like weight related stuff, but like where he didn't care. Like, he was just like milkshake at lunch, fucking, you know,
Live it to the fullest, dude.
ribs for dinner every night, you know, shit like that.
Hey, dude, drinking a milkshake, you ain't first, you're last.
But dude, rest in peace. Like, it was wild to hear that, just to be like, whoa.
Yeah. That is nuts.
R.I.P. Dale. Rest in peace.
Yeah, me and my dad almost fucking up his NASCAR vacation was his last memory.
You know what would have been kind of scary is if you got the timing wrong, you might have been walking with him while he died and not known what to do. That would have been fucking terrifying.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Or you would have been walking with him and just he'd fall and you pretend not to know him and just keep going.
Like, oh god, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dale.
pretty wild.
His name might have been Dale. I don't know.
That is
very sad though. That is very sad for that to happen and also be with family members.
Well, is that sad or is it kind of awesome?
What, for the family members?
No.
Well, it sucks for the family members. They don't have a way to get home now.
What do you mean?
Among other negative things, but
wouldn't they just take the same car that they came in?
No, but I mean, it was like grandkids and like a son-in-law.
I guess I'm confused.
I don't know how old the son-in-law is. I don't know.
He was old enough to drive.
I mean, son-in-law, I would hope that it's at least 18.
I don't know what country the son-in-law is from. I don't know what kind of got going on. All right.
Fair enough.
Anyway. All right.
Fair enough. But yeah, my point is, like, it kind of actually seems like as Christina P would say, a blessing in disguise.
Yes, yeah.
Where he got to spend his last day at a NASCAR race with his family, like, doing things that he enjoyed. That sounds like a fucking great way to go out.
Doing NASCAR shit, dude. Watching
Well,
things
if you love
fast.
NASCAR shit, that sounds like a great way to do it, you know?
Yeah. Clint, how would you like to go out?
Me?
Yeah. At a NASCAR race? See? See?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You would not like to go
NASCAR
out.
race. U of A wins the Rose Bowl, and I get a heart attack out of excitement.
Pretty cool.
And I'm at the Rose Bowl.
That'd be
Well,
pretty
of course.
tight. That would be
Yeah.
pretty tight.
Yeah. And then I make the news because it's like local fan dies out of excitement.
Dies of happiness.
And then I'll get a statue.
Ooh. What's your statue look like? What's your statue doing? Ugh. The douchiest fucking statue. I was thinking of like a Walt Disney type statue where you're like, well, look over here.
It's the ASU statue.
What, Walt Disney?
No, it's me wearing an ASU shirt going. And it's facing directly, if you just kept walking straight, it would be the campus.
Yes. Directionally, it is exactly pointing towards ASU.
Yeah.
That's great.
One is to the back, like it might be oblong because one will be to the basketball stadium and then one will be to their football stadium. So it'll be like,
again, directionally, it wouldn't really matter. But
yeah, that's a great way to be remembered as a complete tool.
Okay, Connor. But that being said,
all right. I know.
You would want your
Pot calling the
ashes
kettle
spread
black.
at an actual Tool concert. So
yeah, well, that's the difference. No, not like that. Probably not that way. I don't know. Forrest Gump, probably. Forrest Gump stance. I do stand like Forrest Gump at the game for most of it.
All right.
Down.
This has been Right Fielders.